Good night, good evening, I guess I should say, everybody. This is Wednesday evening. Gosh, what is it? The 31st of July. July's getting away from us, boy. Just that, it's just that old hot summer, right? Where you just feel, just walking around and you feel smucky from everything, all the heat and humidity and all, right? Unless you're, lucky enough to be somewhere it's not, somewhere in South America where it's winter now, or you're in a colder climate. But yeah, it's pretty hot and humid. But other than that, what I got, I haven't been made a videos in a couple of weeks, and that's just because I've been busy. I've been busy just teaching some classes and so on, and along with other things. And so I've had a lot of work to do, and just to be quite honest with you, I've been out fishing and doing those kind of things too. So yeah, it's been a whirlwind, but now I've kind of calmed down a bit. Although I got to get off here pretty quick so I can get to the bed. I got to get up in the morning. I got things to do very early. So and now it's pretty late. So it is what it is. But this is my latest little game book. It's a journaling book, and I got the idea from these journaling books. Really, should have a copy. It was Fleming. Really, it was a book. It was a blue book called Fleming by Adam C. Mitchell. It was a journaling book, and that right there, that book in and of itself put me um, in a role as a role that the best role play I'd ever done, especially solitaire. And that got me believing that probably solitaire, the solitaire is the best solitaire role play, may be by doing journaling books. And so I put one out, and it's called Home by Christmas. It's a World War I journaling game by Brent Campbell. Here we got Home by Christmas is a journaling game that puts you in the trenches of World War I, inspired by every World War I movie ever made. When people said it'll be over by Christmas, all those movies, whether it's all of them, it's going to be over by Christmas. You sit day after day in the trench and write in your journal to help pass the time. Can you make it home by Christmas? So yeah, it's early in the war. It's just after the war's bogged down. They're in trenches. And so there is a game system. All you're going to need is one D6. It's very streamlined, stripped down. But you're going to have things happen to you. You're going to write about them. You may have to go out on a mission. You may have to do this. You do that. You'll have a health score. You're going to have a health score and I've almost forgotten what it is. But it's basically a health score and some skill checks. And so you're going to have some skill scores. And you're going to roll up a character. And you're going to be in that trench, and you're just going to simply write. I've got some pages in here in case you want to write in there. Love this World War I soldier here. But yeah, you're just gonna write what happened to you, And so if you play it the way it was made to be played, if you play it in the spirit of the game, where you're actually taking the role of a World War I British soldier on the Western Front early in the war, but after bogging down and coming to realizations, you probably ain't going to get home by Christmas. It's going to be a while. And excuse me, I'm tired, and so I get fall back into old habits. But yeah, it's really, I like the artwork in it. What little there is, I do like the artwork. I like the pictures. Use a lot, instead of using, thank you, Sam Latham, for everything you're doing here, but, it looks good. And for all the pictures is really stock pictures instead of original art, which I love. Anytime you can use old stock photos instead of original art, it is awesome to me, especially in historical context. So I think that is just awesome. It's just no frills. It is just, you're just going to play it. You can play it all at one time, but I'd probably suggest to do it, a little bit at a time. You got some rules. You got the point of the game. The point of the game is, I'm going to tell you, the game is really meant to be writing to be writing solo journaling RPG, and you should really get into your role as a World War One soldier. The small game system may seem divorced from the writing portion of the game. That's your journaling portion of the game, but this is not true. Everything that you do, from rolling dice to allocating points to your character, to the health score of your character, is meant to be used as a guide for the journaling portion of the game. Yeah, some things have to happen to you for you to, you're just journaling what you think happened. That's not a game. That's just pretend. So I wanted to do a simple game system, and yeah, it's pretty fun. Like I say, if you get into the spirit of the game, it's on Amazon. Home by Christmas, Brent Campbell. That's the two things you always hear in those old World War One movies when they start going off to war. We're going to be home, but it'll be over by Christmas. And or you always hear people talking about the. I did put that in here, but in a little more serious way. People talking about I was at the Battle of the Somme, right? So the battle, they're all the old school World War One veterans and all the old movies at the Battle of the Somme, So yeah, so there it is, man. It's like I said, it's on Amazon. $6 around there, maybe $6.50, something like that. It's not a lot of money, but I do think it's something interesting. It's something that if you like war role play, you should try. Well, we all kind of like that. We all want to know who we're playing in all these. Are we a general? Are we a private soldier? Are we a NCO? Are we a mid-level officer? And so that's what we're doing here. We're looking at the role play. Okay, that's it. That's all I have. Like I said, it's available whenever if you're so inclined, and yeah, have something interesting in your collection. If you get anything of mine, it's going to be something interesting in your collection. I promise. Y'all have a great night, and I'll talk to you soon. Be back with you next week with another game. Maybe later this week I'll do. Got some games I need to catch up on and show y'all. So, all right, everybody have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.